And I have recently realized the depths of my stupidity. I am 41 years old, and it has just come to my attention that terracotta is not cheese. If you're not laughing, I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know what it is, but it is not cheese. It's ridiculous. Several years ago, as an adult, I had read a story that archaeologists had dug up terracotta statues in China. 3,000-year-old terracotta statues. And I thought to myself, the Chinese are fucking mad geniuses. They made statues out of cheese for no reason, and they lasted 3,000 years! That's impressive. Nope, I'm dumb. I am dumb. With the shower there that I mentioned, shower.net, I can plug that again. So I have to mail it. So people actually ordered this stuff from us. So I was mailing one to a town. The name of the town was Churchill, MD, and that was on the thing I wrote. And I could not remember what state MD stood for. And I thought about it for it's Maryland, spoiler alert, by the way. But I thought about it for a really long time. And my first thought, which was really dumb, is I was like, oh, it looks like that town has a doctorate, Churchill Company. It's awful. I mean, like in Maryland, that's going to be the hackiest joke. Your town is a doctor. Worse, my second thought was North Dakota. That's not a state. I'm pretty sure that's not even a direction on a compass. I guess it would be more north than North Dakota, or some weird Kashmir contested area between Montana and North Dakota that you're fighting over. Nobody wants it. That's the problem. That place is awful. Do not go there. I like to vacation in North Carolina, though. It's a fun place to go. Nope. All right, too far on the north. I feel it's important for me to mention how stupid I am because I make fun of other stupid people in my act. Specifically, there's a guy in my apartment building that is driving me crazy because I don't know if anyone else is on board with me, but I really care about appropriate usage of double quotes. Is that a thing anyone else cares about? Nope. Chuckles. I'm assuming people are raising their hands in the back because that's a polite thing to do if you're into double quotes. You're not a wooer. That's good. Anyway, this. I don't know why I have to discuss how much you do or do not like double quotes. That's fine. Here's my point. There's a guy, he put up a sign in our apartment building for a Super Bowl party. And it was, hey, come down to celebrate the Super Bowl with everybody you live with. Everyone make sure to bring some munchies, in double quotes. That means pot brownies, right? Because you put it in, right? That is a $250 fine from the Homeowners Association for dosing the people in your apartment building. And they were pretty good pot brownies. Very expensive for me. And then in the summer, he had an advertisement, I assume it's a he, because that's how dumb this guy is. He had an advertisement for a barbecue, and it was in double quotes. Come to my barbecue. So is it or is it not, is it an ironic barbecue? Where we dress in funny barbecue costumes? And, is it barbecuing wacky? But this time I read it carefully. In the description of the event, it said, come down this Saturday for food, folks, and fun. Make sure you bring your favorite side dish, in double quotes. Barbecue side dish. It's a fun party. That's what it is. It's a fun party. I get it. Don't worry, we've got plenty of sausage, so don't bring any of that. Wink, wink. Oh, just bugs me. It's just, okay, there was a sign on Aurora this past year that ostensibly was a pro-life billboard. And it just made me mad, not just because it's a stupid opinion, but that's fine, that's beside the point. It was the way they had it laid out. They had a giant picture of a baby just sitting there, fat, cute baby, and then across the baby's face it said, Grandpa thinks I'm a looker. How is that? That's pro-creepy, that's not pro-life. Don't get an abortion because your dad might find the baby attractive? No! And no one looks at that and thinks, oh, maybe abortion is a complicated issue. You look at it and you go, well, we don't let Grandpa be alone in a room with the baby anymore. That's pretty much. Thank you, sign. Thank you. Mental notes aside. So I'm dumb, they're dumb. We're all dumb. That's all it is. We're all dumb. But amazingly, this milkshake has managed to bring a woman to the yard. I managed to get married, which is impressive. It is. Thank you. Applause, applause. I don't know if you guys are in a relationship or couples, or there's too many people here to be in a legal relationship up front there, but the advice that I would give to you is have common interests, have things that you do together. For my wife and I, we play games together. We play board games and card games. We play Pinochle, which you won't know that unless you've ever been really drunk and out of town and need a deck of cards and go out drunk to buy cards and come home and go, why are there all fucking face cards in this? There should be one 7 in the whole deck of cards. At least one. My favorite game that my wife and I play is called Guess What We're Arguing About? That's a fun game. I tend to lose that game quite a bit. Took a peek at my character sheet. 3rd level husband, special ability, does not listen well. That bodes unwell. But, I shouldn't make fun of my wife, but she has a great sense of humor. She co-invented shower, so obviously she's a smart person. Shower.net, please check it out in your spare time. Anyway, my wife is very funny. Although it comes up at the worst times. We were done having sex a couple months ago, and it's been a slow period. Just leave it alone. So she broke her ankle. It's fine. But it's not fine for her. It's fine for me. Gotta finish the show. We're done having sex, doesn't matter how frequently, and she looks up at me, she starts doing this. What the fuck are you doing? And she says, you just had sex with Lobster Bob. What? That is, you should have told me that up front, because I could have and would have said no to that. So I'm not against role-playing in the bedroom, but that seems like a 301 class. Let's start off with like fireman rescuing a woman with a toe stuck in the bathtub or whatever you do in the basic vanilla level. I just like, is it homosexual crustacean sex? I don't know. Is Bob like Terry or Chris under the sea? We don't really know. Should you flip it over? I'm not against homosexual crustacean sex. I just need to know my goddamn motivation. That's the problem. Knowing my wife, I'm pretty sure that her motivation for me is that I'm a human male that likes to fuck lobsters. That's the thing. Makes her happy. All right, lobster fucking. That's a great way to end my set. Thank you guys very much.